Hey there, folks. I'm Fox 10 News meteorologist Matt Barrentine. Thank you for checking us out on fox10tv.com. We'll go ahead and start out with Jerry. Winds of 65 miles an hour, continues to remain a minimal tropical storm. As we go into Monday and Tuesday, it's going to take a right-hand turn and head past Bermuda, then head out to sea. So Jerry is not a problem for the U.S. There's Jerry, but here's another storm. This one is Karen, the K-storm, all the way down there around just off the coast of Venezuela. It is going to be moving off to the west-northwest, headed towards Puerto Rico, likely as a minimal tropical storm. And then it's going to continue to head north, but then you can see a right-hand bend in the forecast cone there towards the end. So towards the end of upcoming week, we're going to have to watch this storm to see if it's going to make a turn off to the west. It's a possibility. So the East Coast certainly is going to have to keep a close eye on Karen, but we do have plenty of time to watch that system. What we've been watching a lot of, though, lately, unfortunately, has been the thermometer. The temperatures have been just out of bounds hot. We are looking at we have the hottest September ever going, and we've been keeping records since the 1870s. Looking at the calendar here, this is from this month. You can see all these orange numbers are the temperatures in the 90s. The red numbers are the records that we've broken, 5 of them so far this month. In one day, Friday on the 20th, that we are only in the upper 80s for a high. That was our coolest day of the month. And our weekly averages, see, what we're supposed to be is in the upper 80s at the beginning of the month, mid 80s by the end of the month. Our forecast here through the next several days is the mid 90s, likely tying or breaking more records here across the Gulf Coast. So the incredible heat will continue. Unfortunately, our air conditioners will be working overtime as we continue to go through the rest of this month. And here's why. We just can't shake this pattern where we have an upper level high pretty much right on top of us. And that upper level high is like putting a lid on top of a hot bubbling pot and trapping in the heat. There it is on Monday, right on top of our area. Tuesday, right on top of the area. Wednesday, still on top of the Gulf Coast. Thursday, right on top of us once again. So that's why we'll be up in the mid-90s here for much of this upcoming week. Now, tomorrow and a Monday, mid-80s here by lunchtime. Starts out not too bad. It's actually the first day of fall on our Monday, but we'll still be in the lower 90s here. So officially the first day of fall is the equinox. But it's still going to be quite hot here for a Monday. And like I said, it gets even hotter as we go through the rest of the week. Show you that in a second. Here's some good news. Waves 5 to 6 feet for much of the weekend. So we had high risk of rip currents. We still have a high risk tomorrow, but our waves have come down a little bit. So things are starting to calm down a little bit out there in the Gulf. Here's the forecast. Boy, it's hot. Mid-90s, tying, breaking records for this upcoming week. So we just can't seem to get a break from this heat wave. It will continue right on through the rest of this week, or really right on through the end of our September and going into October. Thank you so much for joining us here on fox10tv.com. Meteorologist Matt Barrentine. Have yourself a wonderful work week.